What's up, everybody? I'm back, and this is going to be an interesting video. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I think we're finally going to get it done. I am fortunate enough to have a 6-speed swap in this car. However, I hate this gear knob. I hate it. It came off an STI. It's the right knob. But it's like leather, and the leather's wearing down. I don't know if you can tell that. And it's got the seams in it, and it's falling apart, and it rattles. So I think it's time to possibly have a different gear knob. So what I'm going to do is attempt to, at least, I'm going to actually forge one, not forge one. We're going to cast one and then have it machined so that we can have a much better gear knob. So first of all, I need a material, and I think aluminum is going to be the best. And what I have here is a old housing from a what does it say, a 20G TD06 20G that is all cast aluminum. So I think the first thing I've got to do is cut this down so it'll actually fit in my crucible to be melted down. So here's the crucible that we're going to be using to melt this down. I think that's an 8 kilo. And here's what we have to get to fit in there. And as you can tell, it's a little too big. So in order to make that happen, I'm going to have to cut this in half. I'm just going to have to cut this with an angle grinder. I think if I go this way, that'll give me the best chance of getting this to actually fit. Problem is I'm down to my last blade and I don't have a whole lot of meat on it. So I'm not even sure if I can make this work this way, but we'll find out. So, like I was afraid, my blade's not quite long enough to get all the way through this thing. I'm close. Just have this little bit right here, I think, that's actually holding me together. Okay, I wasn't getting anywhere for the last part of this. I've got the Sawzall out. I'm gonna see if maybe I can get through it this way. Success. That's pretty cool. Now to test and make sure. Okay, that's gonna work. So it doesn't have to quite fit all the way in, but I think that's great. And then once this melts down, this one will drop in also. So now we're ready to start up the forge. Okay, got the aluminum melting. We're gonna Stokio this. Oh. All right, we're getting melted here. Oh, I can't hold my phone here too long. So we're gonna end up dropping the other piece of this turbo in. Okay, got the aluminum melting part of the turbo melting. You can tell it's already getting misshapen in there. Once that melts down, we will add the other turbo. Oh, might need to turn down the gas a bit too. So now we wait, and we've got our copper form, if you will, figured out. It's tapped in sand, so it won't leak out. This is definitely a janky way to do this, but it's going to work for what we need. Huh. Got our second turbo housing piece pretty much melted down. Now we're going to have to kind of skim off that skin on top before we pour it. Other than that, I think we're actually about ready to go. It's just aluminum, so it's not, I say not that hot. It's what, 1100 degrees, something like that. Oh, knows my pants don't feel like they're gonna catch on fire like with copper. Get all that nasty crap off the top. And hope this doesn't have a steam explosion when we pour it. If so, we're gonna look like Darth Vader, right? Oh, there's a bit. Almost had just the right amount. All right, so we've got our aluminum bit. It's too hot to touch. Well, I can probably touch it with that. But so he's basically gonna have to just turn the whole thing down.
I'm gonna try and cut it off first.
And we're just gonna waste the copper or drop it. Okay, so we were impatient and wanted to see what our piece of aluminum looked like. So we just cut it with an angle grinder. Oh, grab the wrong side, right? Okay. I think that's solid enough to be aluminum. No, I mean, it's definitely aluminum. That's solid enough, I think, that we can turn this down to be a shift knob. Still very hot. Not too much porosity, really, honestly. I mean, we have some at the very bottom where the sand was. Obviously, there was some moisture in the sand that was bubbling up into the aluminum as we poured it, but we've got definitely enough good material there. Okay, I'm well aware this has nothing to do with cars at this point, and that's what this channel is all about. But this is a lot of fun, and we're going to do it anyways. Whew. So the white smoke is zinc burning off. Oof, I'm not sure. I'm going to scrape the top of that. Yeah, we're going to need to get the goop off. It might be the right color. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'm going for gold here. How's that? Okay. It's been a few days with family stuff. We've been all busy, but we are arriving at my buddy's machine shop, so we can finally get this thing completely made. Look at that unit. So this is the shape we're going for. Okay. It makes complete sense to me. Okay, here we go. I'm obviously probably gonna polish it a little bit more. I don't know if you can see, there's still some porosity in it from the casting. Now for the moment of truth to see if it fits. Hey, out with the old. I sure hope this works. We had some concerns about the reverse lockout fitting into it, and that may be a valid concern. But we also came up with a fix for it, so we just have to get there. Okay, out with the old. The threads fit. Okay, so here's the problem. Damn it. That reverse lockout doesn't work. That is a turbo into a shift knob. Very many thanks to my friend Chase for letting us borrow his machine shop and some of his expertise and time. Anyways, thanks for watching.